how bad of a hire is Mark Pope? For real. I was touting Rick Pitino, who this just in may be the best coach of my generation, and instead they go with Mark Pope. Mark Pope.
Who, I mean, they hired a guy because he played at Kentucky under Rick Pitino. Like, that's what it feels like they did. He did play and win a national championship playing for them in 95, 96, after he had transferred from Washington. But Mark Pope has been at BYU for 4 years now, 5 years, excuse me, and has never won an NCAA tournament game, made 2 NCAA tournament appearances. And that is who Kentucky hired. The most number of wins he has in a season is 24. 24. By the way, a part of me, like, I want to joke, but I got to be honest, Dave. I feel really bad for Kentucky fans on this.
Like, I do too, but I don't because they're the worst. All right, it's Popapalooza. Travis is telling me that Pope's video is so cringy.
Yeah, can we play the video?
Let's play the video. Who released that thing? If it's the University of Kentucky, then it's
Tristan. This was sent, and somehow Tristan Ferris from Sea of Blue SB Nation got a hold of it. But so I'm gonna share it.
This has got to be. So this, are we going to get in trouble with the YouTube, or is this the public?
No, everybody's sharing it right now on Twitter, and so it's 22 seconds.
This is just him talking to the video. All right, let's play this.
Let's just have some fun. Yes,
this looks like no fun at all. As a matter of fact, it looks like a way to get arrested if you're Mark Pope. So, do you want to go ahead and hit play on this?
Yep, let's go.
It's impossible for me to describe how much I love this university, my teammates, and you fans, but I'm gonna try.
Oh no. Oh no.
C-A-T-S! Cats!
Oh
Cats!
No. Like you're on our.
I love you.
If you're on our audio platform, Kentucky has just hired Shane Beamer as its next coach. He for our audio platform. He strips down to his Kentucky jersey back in the day, and he spells cats, which is not a difficult word to spell.
Did you notice the BYU in the background because he was at BYU Stadium?
Wait. Pull it up again. Because Travis pointed out too. Wait. Pull it up again. Rick Terry Jewelry Design. They want to be your jeweler looking for affordable game day jewelry. How about the Fire Opals, a Tennessee tradition? RickTerryJewelry.com. RickTerryJewelry.com. Congratulations, David Leverton. You won the Fire Opals. He's punter for the 1998 National Championship team. You also won our Celebrity Challenge. All right. So is he in front of BYU stuff? And did he expect people not? He is in front of BYU. Why is he in front of BYU?
It says BYU basketball, and he's wearing a Kentucky jersey.
But why? Did they just hire him and he's in that area?
No, he coaches at BYU.
Okay, but
he went to the BYU gym to shoot this video.
Another wall. Go to high school.
This is worse than Opportunity is Nowhere. It's
on par. Opportunity is Nowhere is kind of its own accord, but it is on par. Just play it again.
Oh my God.
And listen. Everybody will listen because it's just unbelievable and it's great. And it's brought to you by our good buddy Don Self. He's your State Farm agent that would tell you not to do this type of commercial. He's a customer service centered agent because customer service still matters. I know everybody wants the best prices, but donself.net. And if he's not your correct agent for State Farm, he'll funnel you there. He's been there for 40 years, and he brings you Mark Pope, Kentucky's newest basketball.
It's impossible for me to describe how much I love this university, my teammates, and you fans, but I'm going to try.
Taking his clothes off.
C-A-T-S! Cats!
Yeah, I love you.
That is
wow.
All right, so Dave, let's finish this. I got mine, but I already tweeted it out in case you already saw it. But you got to give me yours. Finish this sentence. Mark Pope is who you hire when blank.
Mark Pope is who you hire when everybody else says no.
Okay, I got a better one, but that's a good one. You're right. It is
Mark
basically who you hire.
Pope is my best friend in high school's girlfriend's best friend that couldn't find a date to prom either.
Mark Pope is who you hire when your original choice got fired for spending school money on bringing strippers to your hotel room while at a golf tournament in Pensacola.
It's Mike Price.
After Mike Price. Mark Pope is who you hire because you had to fire the coach who spent money on strippers at a golf tournament in Pensacola.
He's such a legendarily bad hire. And PJ Bookout, you said y'all are trash. So I'm curious, are you a Kentucky fan or not? Because if you're a Kentucky fan, I would
don't blame us. I feel bad for you, PJ.
No, I would love to hear from you because seriously, this is the most embarrassing hire that I perhaps have ever seen. Because you have this is Dooley level. And Dooley, I thought, was a horrible hire. You and I differ on that, but I thought losing record at La Tech, blah, blah, blah. But this is a hire that screams to me desperation, and I got to do the exact opposite of what the previous coach did. This guy has to be beloved, right? He's their buzz. Elias, yes, he's their buzz, except he was actually better at basketball, and he may or may not have known Michael Jordan.
That's true. He wasn't Michael Jordan's roommate, guys. You can't say he was their buzz.
He may or may have not been in Michael Jordan's third wedding.
Yeah. Maybe. I thought he's only had two.
It's debatable. It depends who you ask.
And by the way, I thought Michael Jordan was in his wedding. Are we sure he was in Michael Jordan's wedding?
I don't know. He's had a few, I would imagine. Apex Apparel Group. Call. I mean, you've got to call 15% off your first order. They did this fantastic TriStar Hats Company shirt that if you're watching on YouTube, it's just unbelievable. Go right down there and call Tyler. Get 15% off your first order for your company. 865-919-3001, 865-919-3001, or go to yourapexapparel.com, yourapexapparel.com. 15% off your first order just for mentioning Off the Hook Sports. It just stuns me that they couldn't have gotten a better name. Did you, honest to goodness, know 48 hours ago that Pope, the former Kentucky player, was even in coaching?
I had no idea who Mark Pope was. I didn't know who Mark Pope was. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I study as much as I can. We're obviously more in the college football world. We stick with SEC basketball a lot. I didn't know that this guy was coaching. This is laughable. 24 wins is your max. This is, what it actually reminds me of. This is the best example, Dave. You know who it's the most reminiscent of? Mm-hmm. It's reminiscent of who Tennessee just fired, Kelly Harper, for the Lady Vols. Like, her track record is very similar to Mark Pope's track record before he was hired at Kentucky.
You're getting hired with a blue blood. I mean, you're getting hired by a blue blood. This is not the job where you go figure things out. And listen, Arkansas, and saying no comment, I guess is his name. Pope is a hell of a hire. Well, I was taught that if your opponents think you've made a hell of a hire, then you have not made a hell of a hire. Then you made a really bad hire.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
It was a bad hire. And I think it's very interesting that you have an Arkansas fan who suddenly comes out of left field and defends the Pope hire. You know it's a terrible hire. You know that you'd rather have John Calipari. I think. Do you know that John Calipari is not the guy that's going to be showing up at golf functions in 5 years? He's not going to be wearing red and be around campus. He's probably not even going to be at your school. You have officially reached the point of Pitino where you have crested the hill and you're coming down. Now, I would have hired Pitino over Pope had I been in Kentucky, but that is exactly where John Calipari is. Does he really want to bust it and go recruit as hard as he has? Sorry, that's who you're getting, and don't expect to be getting the same guy who almost won a championship at Memphis, who did win a championship at Kentucky, because he had all the insight to be able to do that, and he still just won one title. So I know Arkansas is excited right now, but will they be excited in 5 years, Caleb?
It'll be hard to say that because I feel like Arkansas, I think they downgraded their coach from Eric Musselman to John Calipari.
Mhm.
I think Eric Musselman was more meant for this era, even with the down year this past year. Kentucky and Arkansas both downgraded coaches, honestly. And that's what's so funny. And I gotta give my man Colton a shout out. Mark Pope is who you hire when you need a coach for a One Tree Hill episode. Yes.
I don't know what One Tree Hill is. Is that a Bobby
It was the 2000. It was the 2000s version of Dawson's Creek. You know those teen shows that like everything's so serious about what they're doing in high school, and they play that serious music, and they're like, "Oh my God, we're in high school, and our lives are so important, and it's so dramatic."
Very
And
serious.
yes, that was the One Tree Hill was that of the 2000s. And then Gossip Girl was that too.